Welcome to Management of Projects. This is HNC Computing and Systems Development Unit 8. What we'll cover in this short video. By the end of the video, you should understand how the unit will be assessed, what learning resources are available, how the unit is going to be graded, how many credits the unit has, and also understand a bit about how this unit is structured. Assessment on this unit will be done via set assignments, and there will be 3 in total. You will need to carry out research and produce a variety of artifacts within given timescales. All the work will be submitted on the e-portfolio and assessed by your assessor. There is a suite of e-learning modules to accompany this unit, and those can be found on our learning management system. So what are the learning resources that are available to you? In this unit you'll find a variety of videos, reading material, and a variety of sites that you can look through. There's also some books that are suggested alongside this unit, and of course there is the internet, and in this unit you will need to conduct a significant amount of independent research. If you'd like some reading materials to support you during this unit, this book is an excellent place to start. Dennis Locke's book on project management is a good all-rounder. Similarly, this book by Melton Trish contains a number of tools and techniques for success when managing projects. There's also this sister publication where Dr. Melton looks in more depth at the strategy of project management and how to develop an approach that promotes success. You also can't go wrong with this book from the Project Management Institute. It's one of the best known professional bodies for project management, and they have their own guide on all aspects of project management, so this could be a great investment if you intend to pursue a longer term career in the project management area. This unit, like most other units, has a variety of grades. You can achieve a pass, a merit, or a distinction. The criteria for this unit are arranged into a series of 3 learning outcomes, each of which contains assessment criteria. Looking at these learning outcomes, you can see that in this unit it's broken down into 3 primary areas. The 3 assignments mainly fit to these 3 learning outcomes. The first is about understanding the principles of project management. The second looks at project planning in terms of organisation and people, and the third looks at the management of project management processes and procedures. This unit carries 15 credits that can count towards a qualification. In this unit there are 3 assignments, but it should be noted that these are not standard deadline assignments. Rather than the normal 2 weeks, you'll find that the assignments throughout this unit have much longer deadlines. The first assignment has up to 3 weeks, the second up to 4, and the third has up to 14 weeks. These are the maximum duration, and you should expect to submit most of the work before the deadline. The flexibility in deadlines is to allow this unit to fit around project work that you may be involved in. Also, if you're studying Unit 4, the Project Design, Implementation and Evaluation unit, then you can also fit these assignments around that unit's assignments as well, and that way you can use the same project experience in both units. So how is this unit structured? As already mentioned, the assignments don't have standard 2-week deadlines, and this is because as well as study and research, this unit requires a degree of practical experience for the assignments. Assignment 1 is predominantly study and research based, very much like assignments you may have already studied in other units. Assignment 2, however, requires the addition of practical experience of planning. Assignment 3 then also requires the practical experience on a live project of managing a variety of processes and procedures. In order to complete Assignment 3, you will need to be involved in at least 4 of these management processes. These span the life cycle of a project. In addition to 4 of those, you'll also have to be involved in the scheduling and the cost control for the project, as well as also having visibility of change control and some performance metrics. These are measurements that you will then use to assess the performance of the project. If you're also studying for Unit 4, which is the Project Design, Implementation and Evaluation unit, the assignments for these 2 units fit quite naturally together. Assignment 1 for both units can be done in any order and one after the other as they're quite separate. However, the rest of the assignments overlap and lead into one another. Once Assignment 1 for both units is done, you should start Assignment 2 for Unit 4. This is the planning stage and it overlaps well with the planning in Assignment 2 for Unit 8. You can do these at the same time if you wish, as the evidence you produce could well fit into both assignments. Assignment 2 of Unit 8 goes slightly beyond the scope of Assignment 2 of Unit 4. It begins to move into the implementation by covering specific roles on a project and the project setup. So the end of Assignment 2 for Unit 8 leads nicely into Assignment 3 of Unit 4, where you're required to actually implement the project. Similarly, Assignment 3 of Unit 8 fits alongside this as it looks at the management of an active project. In the last part of Assignment 3 from Unit 8, you start to look at a review of the project, and that leads well into Assignments 4 and 5 from Unit 4, which are all about project completion, review and reporting. There's no requirement for you to conduct the assignments in this particular order. You can study the two units independently. However, if studying both, we advise that you perform them in parallel, as this can save time. As you'll notice from the chart, the overall duration for each unit is much longer than normal. If you conduct these in parallel, you're getting 2 units done in the same amount of time. If you were to do one unit after the other, you would need to be submitting your work considerably ahead of target in order to not fall behind with your overall study. So we've covered a variety of information during this video, and you should now know how the unit is going to be assessed, what learning resources are available, how the unit is graded, how many credits this unit has, and a bit about how this unit is structured. When you're ready, continue with the learning in our learning management system, and if you have any questions about this unit or how it coordinates with Unit 4, then please contact your tutor.